18 in pre-algebra. Wednesday, February 12th, and we have been solving equations. So we have built all the way from one-step equations to two-step equations, and now we're at multi-step equations. But, but now we are doing a little mixture of all of them for our do now today. I gave you 8 problems to solve on your own. And let's see how we did. So, number 1. What answer did we get for n?
22.
22? Did anyone get something different than 22? Okay, let's see. I have n plus 3, so we do minus 3 to both sides. My 3's cancel. I get n equals 25 minus 3. Sure enough, that's 22. Very nice. Okay, let's look at number 2. What did you guys get for number 2?
45.
45. Anything different? Everybody got 45? Good. Okay, so I have negative 3 plus n equals 42. I want to get rid of my negative 3, get n by itself. We're going to add 3 to both sides. Okay, my negative 3 and my plus 3 cancel. I don't need my plus sign anymore, right? Because now there's just n left. So I'll bring down my n equals 45. Good. Good. All right, what do we get for 3?
7.
7. Anyone get something different? For number 3.
I got 24.
You got 24? Ooh, okay. I think I know what you did. So I have 28 equals 4 times n. 4 times n. I need to divide by 4 because 4 times n, to get rid of times, we divide, right? That's the opposite. So we're going to divide by 4 on both sides. Michelle, did you do minus 4?
Yeah.
I thought so. That's okay. So my 4's cancel. N equals, what is 28 divided by 4?
7.
It's 7.
Just like 7 times 4 is 28.
Exactly. And that's what we're doing here. We're trying to find what number can I replace with n to make this true. 4 times 7 gives us 28. Absolutely. All right. Is that you, Brian?
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, let's look at number 4.
2.
You got 2? Anyone get something different than 2?
I got 18.
18.
I got 18. What number we on?
Number 4.
4. Oh, 4. I got 18.
18.
You go across
2. Okay, well, let's see which one's right.
Oh, I know.
I have 3 equals n over 6. N over 6, what does this mean? Division. N divided by 6. So, if we want to get rid of divided by 6, we do times 6.
I think that's where I messed up.
Yeah, and it's so easy to mix those up. No big deal. No big deal. So, my 6's cancel. I have n by itself.
I wasn't even finished.
Bring down my equal. 3 times 6 is
18.
18. Good.
Well, I got 18, but I did 3 times.
I didn't divide it.
That's what I just did.
I divided it. That's what messed me up.
Okay, so did you write times 3 and then
I did.
Okay, so I have a feeling maybe
I did.
your work wasn't being kept organized. Maybe you
Okay.
did this, like, okay, 3 equals n over 6. So you did times 3.
Yep.
Okay.
And that came up with 18.
So
I did. the same
here's where this will get you messed up in the future. If I do times 3, first of all, Does 3 times 3 cancel?
No.
No, technically this would give us 9.
You did
But
another
let's say we
problem.
decided it canceled. This is really 0.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pretend it worked. Equals n over 6 times 3, 18. Now you have your problem all
Over again.
yeah, it's kind of mixed up and not organized correctly. Technically, you got the right answer. This was a one-step equation, so when you make little mistakes like that, it won't hurt you too much. You probably will you got the right answer. But in the future, if we don't keep our numbers on the right side of the equation and we don't bring them down exactly as they're written, we'll get answers that aren't correct, especially when there's more than 2 or 3 or 4 steps, because then we lose important parts of the problem. Okay, so we get better at it as we go. We just do these slowly, solve them slowly, carefully, write your work out as organized as you can. Can't stress that enough. Okay, let's move on to our 2-step equations. Number 5, what are some answers we got? 6. Anybody get something other than 6? Everybody got 6?
Oh, number 5?
Yes, number
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see. So I have 6n minus 4 equals 32.
4 under the 4 or 4 under the 32.
Yes. Okay, now how did you know that we were going to do the 4?
So it's on the left side of the equal sign.
Yes, it is on the left side, but why didn't you use the 6?
Because that's got the what do you want, the interval?
The variable,
Yeah,
yes. So that is a good thing to remember is if you have a variable attached to your number, we can't detach it, we can't separate it until we get rid of everything else. So we got to get rid of minus 4. You said we're going to write 4 under here, but what are we doing with 4? Add 4 plus 4. Okay.
36.
My 4's cancel. I have 32 plus 4 is 36. Bring down my equal.
There's 6 in.
Bring down my 6 times n. Okay?
Now you're doing 5.
Perfect. 6n is 6 times n. We are going to divide by 6 to get rid of it.
6 into 36 goes 6 times.
Absolutely. So I get n equals 6. Good. So we all got that one. Awesome, guys.
So that's the one I'm confused on.
Number 5?
No.
Oh,
I
number
got
6.
that right. Number
Okay.
6.
Okay. Now, before we go to number 6, is everyone okay with number 5? If not, tell me. We can talk about it more. Okay, can we try number 6? Are we ready? Okay.
Yeah, worked out.
Number 6. What are some answers we got?
I got 330.
330.
330.
Also 330. Anything else? Everyone got 330? Okay, well, let's see what it is. So, I have 105 equals negative 5 plus n over 3, or n divided by 3. What should I do first?
You have to add 5.
Add 5.
Yeah.
Good. 5 to both sides. Okay.
Which gives you the total of 110.
Perfect. Now I have 110
Then you bring everything else down.
equals
N over
n over 3.
And then you're going to multiply 3.
Good.
Okay.
Now
That's
we're
the step
gonna
that I didn't do.
multiply by 3.
And
n divided by 3, we do times.
So 330
330.
equals n.
Yes, 330 equals n. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay, now, let's see. Titania, were you the one that said
Yep.
this one gave you trouble? Which part gave you trouble?
I was dividing instead of times, and that's where I
Okay.
get stuck at. I don't understand why I keep forgetting that part.
And you know what? If this makes you feel better, when I was grading exit tickets today and yesterday, Lots of us made that exact same
I was
mistake.
gonna say, I know
Yes.
I shouldn't be the only one to keep
You're
doing
not
that.
the only one. It is, for some reason, even
I'm
I've
doing
done it. When you see a number over a number, you think, okay, divide. Okay, I'm gonna divide it again. It's sometimes it's easy to forget we're doing the opposite.
Yeah.
It's super easy to forget. But we see now, we got our answer. Does everybody understand number 6? We feel okay about it? Okay. Now let's move to the multi-step equation.
Got 11.
Okay, 11 for number 7.
Mhm.
Other answers. Did anyone get something different?
After, let's see, okay, I got 11.
Okay,
But
perfect.
at first I did not. At first I got 14.2.
Ooh, 14.2. Interesting
I
number.
know. I had to I knew it wasn't right, so I done it again, and I came out with 11.
Well, good for you for seeing that and doing it again, because that means you're able to recognize when you're making a mistake and you fixed it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Did everyone get 11? Nobody got any different numbers. Okay, well, let's do it then. What should I do first? I've got 2 options.
You do the 10 first.
Okay, let's get rid of 10. I've got -10. How do I get rid?
Add 10 on both sides.
Add 10. Now, where else do I add 10?
Under the 53.
Under the 53. Good. Good. All right, my 10s are gone.
63. And you bring down
Yes.
those 5 in.
I'm going to bring these down. 5n
Say
plus 8 equals
63.
63. Then what?
Nine.
Subtract 8.
Good. Subtract 8.
And 63.
Good. My goodness, guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
55.
Equals, that's 55.
Yep.
Okay, and
You're
then,
gonna divide 5 on each side.
good, we're gonna divide by 5. You guys,
Divide by 5.
I'm amazed.
And
You can lay up and
We are getting so fast at these. Like, I feel like one of these would have taken us 15 minutes just the other day. This is awesome. N equals 11. Good. Yay. Okay.
11 on 8 too.
Any questions on 7 before we go to 8? Everybody really got that one? That is so good. Okay, number 8, last one.
44.
I got 11.
Okay, 44 for number 8. We got 11. What else?
Yeah, 44.
44 and 11. Anything different? Okay, let's see.
I done it twice.
What should I do?
To subtract 5 on each side.
Absolutely. Let's start with -5. And where else do I subtract 5?
Under the 24.
Good, under 24. Yes.
5's cancel.
My 5's cancel.
24 minus 5 is 19.
19
Then you bring everything else down.
equals n over 2 minus 3.
And then you're gonna add 3.
Yes, add.
And 3. And your 3's cancel out.
Perfect.
If you with 3 is 22. Then you bring down your n divided by 2. And you're gonna multiply 2 on each side.
Yes, we multiply by 2. Now, I bet you this is where 11 came from. Whoever
No,
got
I did it
11.
backwards.
Did
I
we
took
divide
the
by
3
2?
from the 24 instead of the 5.
So you did
I did.
-3? Or did you add 3 on both sides?
I added 3 on both sides.
Okay, and that works too. You can do these first 2 steps in either order.
Yeah.
So you got 27 first.
Yeah.
And then you subtracted 5.
Yep.
And got 22. Okay, perfect. So 22 equals n divided by 2. We need to do
Multiply by 2.
2.
So then your 2's cancel out. You bring the n down by 2.
44
Equals
equals n. That's our answer. Okay. Wow. Woo! You guys. That is so good. How do we feel? Are these feeling easier now? A little easier. We're getting better.
I just need a refresher.
Right, right.
Oh, not bad.
And that's what we'll give you. Good. This makes me so happy. I was worried we would struggle through this today, and you guys, we just flew through it. Okay.
Wow.
I see people writing. I'm going to pause and leave this up so y'all can finish. All right. So that was the do now. Let's scooch it over. And let's just talk about something that was on our do now yesterday. We had a special kind of problem, and I'm going to start by labeling my notes. This is day 18 notes. For Pre-Algebra Unit 2. Page 1 of our notes. Okay, so yesterday on the do now, we saw a different kind of multi-step equation that I wanted to work on yesterday, but we kind of ran out of time. So I'm going to show it to you today. If we have an equation where there is, for example, let's see, 3 in parentheses, n plus 2 equals. And then I'm going to give you another one, slightly different, but similar. And n plus 2, 3 equals. Well, bless you. Okay, so these are 2 special equations that are sort of exceptions to our rules. So remember, whenever we are solving equations, the first thing that we always kind of think about is our inverse operations, our opposites. So I'm just going to note those up here. So we have them. We know that's plus and minus, those are opposites. Addition, subtraction, those are opposites. Then we have our multiplication and division. And when we solve equations, this is also the order we do it in. First, we get rid of the plus and minus, then we get rid of the times and divide. Right? So here are 2 examples where this is an exception, meaning we don't necessarily follow the same order. So does anybody remember, what does this mean when I have a number outside of something in parentheses? What am I doing? It's multiplying, multiplication. So we talked briefly about this yesterday. There's 2 ways we could start this problem. Okay, what's one way I could start this? Yes,
You can multiply the 3 and the n and the 2.
I could do that. I could do 3 times n, which is
1.
Distribution.
3.
Yeah.
What?
And
3n
plus 2. So now we're
plus, what's 3 times 2?
6.
Good. Equals 36. So this is one way, and then we solve from there.
Yep. And then you can also take the 3 and put it under the 3. 36.
Yes. The other way, absolutely, exactly what you just said. We could also instead,
It's a 2-way problem.
since we see that this is 3 times n plus 2, we could just get rid of the times 3 right here. We could divide by 3, right? You remember this? My 3s would cancel. And that would leave me with n plus 2 equals 36 divided by 3 is, it's 12. Good. And then our last step would be, yes, minus 2. And that gives us n equals 10. Right?
Faster.
This way is a little faster. But if you are more comfortable with distribution, that works too. Because now we have 3n plus 6 equals 36. We would subtract 6 from both sides.
See, I keep wanting to subtract, I keep wanting to subtract 3. I do not know why. I keep wanting that. Because the 3 is with the n, so
Yes.
it can't be.
Right. So it's hard to remember sometimes that 3n really means 3 times n. And I bet you're also like in multiplication mode because we just did 3 times n and 3 times 2. So it's like, okay, here's more multiplication. I'm going to get rid of that.
Yeah, you
know?
finish that problem though.
Yeah. So I like to think after I do a step, it's like reset, clean slate. This is a whole new equation. Now with my fresh eyes, what do I get rid of first? Addition and subtraction.
It's 36 minus 6 is 30.
Mm-hmm.
Bring down your 3 in. Make another problem. Now you take 3 divided into 30.
And we get n
equals.
equals 10. So we get the same thing. Both ways work, which is great. We have options. Okay? Both ways work. Now, thank you, Jessica. Let's look at another problem that's similar but different. Okay? Now I have a problem where instead of there being parentheses separating a piece of my equation, now I have a fraction. We don't like fractions. So, but what is a fraction? What's happening when I have a number over a number? What's that? Division. This is just n plus 2 divided by 3. Now, I cannot mess with n or 2 until I get rid of my 3.
Yep.
If this is divided by 3, I'm going to multiply. Good. Multiply by 3 on both sides. Okay, my 3's would cancel. What would I do next?
36.
Yes, 12 times 3 is 36.
And then you bring down your n and your 2.
Good. Then I have n plus 2 equals 36.
Yep. And now you want to take 2 minus 36.
Yes. Minus 2 on both sides. And we get n equals
34.
34.
So wait a minute, I'm not going to do that. I know, Miss, you rolling.
No, I'm missing the top part. Here, you see that two, just going to the.
Which part can't you see, Sheila? I'll move it for
I
you.
can see it, but I just don't see how you got the 3 and 3.
Right here?
No, put it in plus 2 slash, go down.
That's second problem.
Right there.
Right here?
Second problem.
Yeah, right, the second one, second problem.
Here.
Right there.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
how you get 3 plus 3?
Oh,
It's
this
3
is times. Sorry.
Yeah, but I'm saying how you get 3 and 3. Where the 3, I mean, where the 3 come from?
The 3 in at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, here. So you're looking at this problem, right, Sheila? Okay. So we have n plus 2 divided by 3.
Oh, the 3, okay.
Yes. And so what we did is we got rid of divided by 3 by doing times 3.
Okay.
Okay. And Sheila, thank you for saying something because I bet there's other people in this room that are confused too.
I'm like, where's the 3 at?
No, please. And I want to take
I see
this
it now.
second here, this moment to say, if you are looking at what I'm writing ever and you're like,
And don't.
what? What does that mean? Tell me, please.
So where's the 12 come
it's
from
okay.
too?
So where does what come
The
from?
12, where they come from?
The
Equals
12, right here?
Yeah.
That was just part of the original problem.
The-
Here. So this is a problem I gave you. I just told you n plus 2
That's the whole problem. And the
divided by 3
Okay.
equals
Say no 12 in it.
12.
That's it, okay.
So here, I'll give it a number. Here's
Alright.
1, there's 2.
Like, what the-
That was the original problem.
Okay.
I know, my
And
work
that's
got a
what-
little messy.
that's
That's
what
on me.
That's what we're working on. Though.
Yes, that's what we're working on. And then I'll trace this one too real quick. Make it bold.
I understand now.
Okay, good. Good.
Plus 6.
Does that help a little bit? I'll make the original problem thicker.
I see what they got. I see how she.
Good.
Like, what they?
Okay. Do we have any questions about what happened on either of these?
34, okay.
I'm just totally lost. So
Okay, I know you came in a little bit late. Let's start a new equation and
and
let's get you where you can be found. Let's get you where we're on the same page.
Well, thank you.
So let's make another problem. Can I move this? Are you still writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll
I
wait.
can't speak for everybody else, but
I've been confused for since day one,
That's
so.
okay. That's okay. Let me pause this. I'm gonna let everybody finish up writing. All right. So let's look at another problem, and this time let's slow it down. Okay, this time we're gonna slow down. We just did those first two really fast. Let's do these slow. So if you know it and you're wanting to shout the answer out, just hold yourself back. Wait. We're gonna slow it down. Okay. So here's another problem. Let's say I have 25 equals n minus 5 divided by 2. Okay. 25 equals n minus 5 divided by 2. So, when we have an equation where one side of the equation, remember our sides are separated by that equal sign, one side over here, this n minus 5, this whole side of the equation is getting divided by 2. We have n minus 5 divided by 2. We cannot touch the top part of this, n minus 5, until we get rid of this divided by 2, okay? So, we need to get rid of the fraction. I don't like fractions. I'm sure you guys don't either. Let's get rid of the fraction first.
Get rid of fraction.
So I'm going to write here, get rid of the fraction first. Because when I look at this, I can't even think about what the answer might be. I think I need to get rid of that fraction so that I can understand what's going on. So, a fraction, a number written over a number, is just a division problem. This just means n minus 5, whatever that is, divided by 2. So when we solve an equation, to get rid of a number, we need to do the opposite of what it's already doing. So right here, it says divided by 2. What's the opposite of dividing?
Multiply.
Multiplying. So to get rid of this 2, I need to multiply by 2 on both sides of my equation, right? Okay, so we just multiplied by 2 on both sides. Now what happens here?
Those cancel.
Yes, my 2's cancel. Those are gone.
Yeah, 50.
Yes, now we're going to do this side. 25 times 2 is 50.
Bring down the rest of the stuff.
Yes, then we bring down the rest, everything else. Equal sign is there. And yes, go ahead.
I think.
N minus 5.
Yeah.
That's what we got left. N minus 5. Okay.
Now.
So now we're here. Now before we start doing the next step, does anybody feel uncertain about how we got to this point? Just to recap real quick. we had this side of our equation divided by 2. We wanted to get rid of the 2, so we did the opposite. We multiplied by 2 on both sides. I got 50 equals n minus 5. Now we're here. Now it's like we have a whole new equation. It's just 50 is equal to n minus 5.
Plus 5.
Plus 5.
On
Good.
both sides.
Yes. So remember my variable in my letter. I'm trying to get that by itself. So to do that, I need to get rid of anything else. Minus 5, we're going to get rid of that. Doing the opposite.
And your
Plus
answer
5.
is already there.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Okay, so my 5's cancel. I'll bring down my n.
55.
55.
Your wife.
Good. Good. That's our answer.
The 2 5s made your answer.
Yeah. All right. Do we have any questions about this one? Okay. All right. Can I move this?
My notes.
I'm going to move it. Okay. All right. All right. So let's see. Y'all, we've been working our butts off. That's good. That's good. Now, it looks like we got 10 minutes left. I want to give you guys time for your exit ticket, okay? So I'm going to give that to you now. And if you want to wait, I will make copies. You don't have to wait if you don't want to, though.
How many people have?
I can make as many as we need.
We only got 10 minutes.
Yeah. All right. So here's our exit ticket. I want you to solve the equations. Here is number 1, and I'll write it big, like I did the other on the notes. Let's do times n. Okay. And all right, this real quick. Hang on, sorry guys. Day 18 exit, and this isn't due till Friday, so no need to rush on it. Take your time. It's the first problem, and
Excuse me.
here's the second one.
So.
Here's your problems. These 2. This is
Just those 2?
just those 2.
Okay.
The due date on there and a spot for your name, and I am gonna make copies. Okay. If you're writing this on your own paper, please write on there that this is the day 18 exit ticket. Okay, and that's it for our video. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there.